All right. Well, I've done some streaming on this with my setup before, but this is the first time I've ever decided that I wanted to record and then go ahead and do some gameplay. So my goal here is to play a deck, do a sort of in the best of one series, try it out with just a best of seven series. So I'm going to play the deck until I either get 4 wins or 4 losses, whichever comes first. And hopefully, I don't embarrass myself too much. So I know I've said a couple ahs, but let's go find ourselves an opponent. The first deck that we're going to play today is the Cornucopia Control, as per CGB. We do have a few different changes to it, though. I'm just going to pop in here just to show you kind of what we're playing with that's a little bit different with it. I'm kind of in front of the list here right now. I'll flip it back down to this kind of setup for you guys to see, though. I don't have very many 3 steps aheads. I don't have all the money in the world to build whatever deck I want to, but I play enough Magic the Gathering Arena to be able to craft cards and get the cards that I want over time. So I only have 3 steps ahead. I think that's a downfall. I think that's where I'm kind of missing out a little bit here. March of Otherworldly Light, running 3 of. Lots of the same kind of cards, except I figured if he's going to go with Ancient Cornucopia to generate life, and I didn't see a whole lot of other things other than just controlling and winning through the Wandering Emperor, I decided to slap in some Simulacrum Synthesizers just so that I can... I got a little visitor here right now. Just so that I can have some kind of kill on the board that's a little bit more consistent than, just generating tokens from Mirrex and generating tokens from the Wandering Emperor. I also thought Doppelgang would be a funny card to include here. It might be a little much in a 2 of, but there isn't any kind of recursion in the deck itself to get stuff back out of the graveyard. So I'm just going to go with 2 copies of it just so I can see it consistently enough in the game. Even if I just Doppelgang 1 or 2 of these 2 different artifacts, it tends to be fun and tends to draw the ire of the people that I'm playing against. So let's just see what we can do. We're gonna play for our first wins to losses kind of thing, whichever comes first. 4 wins, 4 losses, best of 7 games kind of thing. So we're underranked, we're under standard ranked, and we're just gonna grind away at it here. And you're just gonna see the games as they are. I might do a little bit of editing just to kind of chop things up a little bit, but for the most part, I think it's just going to be straight. Just you and I going through these games, seeing what we can do with what we have here. And I got to say, right off the bat, I really like what I see going on here. There's no removal, but if I can move fast enough, I might be able to get down the Simulacrum and then start dropping the Ancient Cornucopias to number 1. Regain that life that I might lose here, and also start dumping out big artifact creatures here. So let's just start us off. We got the Wandering Emperor, which is pretty nice. Ooh, I would like to remove that, but I don't have much other than getting rid of the Wandering Emperor. So I'll just hold back for a Deduce. Don't like giving him the dork, You got to go with the rule, bolt the bird, always. Okay. He's stacking up on those. I do play with board sweepers, so hopefully he can commit to the board quite a bit, and I can survive a little bit of the assaults here. Deducing here is going to give me an artifact token that I'm going to be able to use in conjunction with the synthesizer. I'm just going to go ahead and play that now. It is sort of a blank on my turn, but I do get to play with a little bit of scrying here, which is worth half a card at least. I'm going to keep this on top because I want to keep running into my lands. Also, that Boseiju will help me remove any kind of problems that might come in. I do have removal for that kind of stuff, but at the same time, that could potentially be a lot of damage that we're going to face down here. But that's okay, because we're going to be able to do a couple different things to deal with that. First things first, we're going to drop down that. We're going to play the Cornucopia. That's going to give us a chance to dump out an artifact. We don't have any more mana to be able to do anything else. What happens with this thing here? Enters the battlefield, create. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then you may put a land card. So I can simply get rid of that pretty easily if I wanted to with just a march, which I might have to do. We'll just pass it back over. Or should I just deal with this Ox token now? I think I'm going to deal with the Ox token now, because I don't have any other things going on. Recoup that one life that I lost. We do have to worry about this. It's still big. I'm not too concerned about 6 life. I'll just happily take that. He's got 3 cards versus our 4. You know, in theory, we're doing okay. That is a 6 mana creature, though. So, I think the One Emperor is going to be able to take care of it. Railway Brawler, turning out to be a really good card. Ren, another decent card.
I am the nexus of all that is.
Ren is the nexus of all that is, apparently. I usually play the game with the sound off because I don't want to be bothered by all the sound effects and everything else that's going on. They got a backup Bonnie, so that's okay. I'll just take my turn. There isn't much going on here, but I will... so if I go 3, 1, 2, 3, I'll have 3 backup. I still think it's worth it to... because he's got a backup Bonnie anyways, and we want him to kind of suffer out here in the open with us. So let's just play our tapped land. Let's play another Ancient Cornucopia so that we get more triggers. We do have that Boseiju to be able to pop anything if we needed to, but I think we're just gonna be able to get a block here from that Llanowar, because he's probably not gonna want to let his Planeswalker skedaddle as quick as this. Which is good. We killed one of his creatures. I got 3 mana left, up and running. I could probably get rid of his Llanowar Loam Speaker. Artifact creature or enchantment with him. I think I can wait till his turn, but 3, 6... I'm probably just overthinking it. I'm just going to end the turn. I really don't want to get rid of my artifact creatures here. I don't want him to get rid of my artifact creatures, because I don't have another way to just create another token at this moment. It's got hexproof. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to each of two other targets. I really wish I could nuke that at this point, or get another artifact in play. I don't really want to just lose that. So... I mean, it's going to happen anyways. Activate. Draw a card. Try to find a way out of this. We're going to take another 7 damage here. It's going to take us to 8. Didn't swing with the Loam Speaker. That's interesting. Could have. Unless he's trying to save the mana back to prevent me from targeting anything. Sure. My turn. Got a little Sparky Dog out there. Don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but we don't need to destroy anything as of just right now, so we'll just play that land down. I do want to get rid of his Bonnie if it's possible.
I've learned much during my travels.
Give him a target over here, and I have a way to draw extra cards here or protect my Emperor if I needed to, so we'll just pass the turn. If he doesn't catch that I have my Anchorage ready, I might be able to use that as well. He's definitely dropping out Bonnie. Don't have any way to protect myself against that either. What I'm going to definitely do is go drawing with Memory Deluge, trying to find a sweeper. Because that board is getting crazy. We can spend this turn, well, his turn, looking for a sweeper or getting a land in something else that's good. I don't see any hasty stuff coming at me this turn, so that's good. He's looking to take down my Wandering Emperor, and I think I gotta let him just have it. I could protect it for this turn, but it's really not that important. So I'll just let it go down and just go Memory Deluging for that
Back to wandering.
for that sweeper. Oh, he's getting more fat in his hand.
Has not abandoned me.
I think this all comes down to whether or not I can find what I'm looking for here. Gaining a couple extra life. Wandering Emperor is okay. We definitely want to get a land here too. We could go for a Field of Ruin. I think I'll do that, because then we can also take out some of the stuff here. Another Field of Ruin. Let's play that. Again, we need to kind of rely on going for some removal here. We're going to actively tap our stuff here. Anchorage we'll tap to. Because really, if I don't find my removal here, temporary lockdown, I don't think it does it enough. It definitely doesn't do it enough against. It'll get rid of that Ox, that's for sure. Some of the other stuff. We're still facing down 19 damage here. We'll grab the temporary lockdown though. Grab a Deduce. I think I'm just in trouble here. Because I can march out the token anyways. Well, with that being said, he swings. I can march out the token, and I can drop a Wandering Emperor. And I should be okay that way. So let's just go over to the end step there. Let's see what happens here. He's got a really massive trampler here, but it doesn't have haste, so I'm not too worried about that. They just keep getting bigger and bigger, though. Pass. See what he has to say. Before he gets to draw cards and do all sorts of shenanigans, what I will do is I'll pump out the Wandering Emperor here. This should give us a little bit extra breathing room. We will
I'm home.
exile tapped creature. Perfect. And we'll get rid of another creature here for 0. And we're gonna submit 0. And we're gonna nuke out that Ox too. So we only take 6 from this. But we're still kind of in the same situation where we need to dig for answers. 2, 4, 6, 7. If I tap 7 for Memory Deluge, it's not going to be a good day for me. I'll have to have a solution. Temporary Lockdown only gets rid of 3 guys. If that land is still up, it probably... Well, it says non-land, though. Yeah. Doppelgang. I think we can make that work to our advantage. We can Doppelgang 1, 2 things. So, though we can make it work to our advantage, we're going to have to pick and choose our targets appropriately here. I think the Simulacrum Synthesizer, getting 2 more of those, that'll pump out a couple extra things. I could do a Cornucopia, but I don't think that's the best thing that I could do. But it definitely has to be Doppelgang in this instance, so that I can even compete with him a little bit here and keep up my life total. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we had 1 more land, that would have been awesome. But we're just gonna have to go 2. We'll play it on the hymn. We'll go for those ones. Take action. Get some life. Get a lot of triggers. This is getting us out of trouble here. Ancient Cornucopia can go away. Memory Deluge we want to keep. Because again, if I get a chance to blow up the board here, I will. But I probably won't. Now that I'm in this good of shape.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Alright, we can get rid of a few cards now too. Let's get rid of 1, 2, we don't need the temporary lockdowns. 3, we don't need the deduce. 4, 5, 6. Ugh, that's gross. 7. I was rushed on that one. I probably shouldn't have discarded both the Mirrex, because that is one of the win conditions. But I feel way better now in this game. Turn it around. And what's funny is I got another Doppelgang here, so if need be, I can just completely overwhelm them. Sure. Watch him do the thing too. I don't think he can effectively swing at me and be able to accomplish much. On my turn, I have lots to decide on my turn if I want to, how I want to play it, but I think I'm pretty confident that if I wipe his board, if I use Sunfall, it'll get rid of my stuff too, but then I can rebuild. I can rebuild pretty quickly. Like I'm gonna do a full swing on him. Another railway brawler. Yeah. See, I don't understand this play much. but it's good enough for me to just go, oh, he's got... Let's just put these in front of this just in case. I'm gonna tell his tyrant to get lost here. Because he's kind of left himself a little bit open here. He's only got... Well, he's got 4 blockers now. Still, I still like the idea of... We'll get in there with what we have. Yeah. I don't think he really wants to block with anything else, so he might just take that to the face. 13, 22, 31. Oh, so he is going to block a little bit here. That's fine. We don't care how the damage goes on there. And we're just going to... yeah, that works. There we go. Brought him down to 12. We're going to Sunfall now. It's good for us. Then we're going to drop the Synthesizer. Because now we're going to recoup all of our guys again. And I like both those cards being there. Those are the cards that are going to help me out. We will create a little 2/2 just in case as well.
May your blade strike true.
We'll see if he can recoup as quickly as we did. I don't see that No More Lies coming in handy. I think the only thing that it's going to help me out with is gaining an extra 2 life. 4 life. Which is not nothing. He's playing with massive, gigantic, crazy things, so... It's definitely not going to stop that. I'd really like to get more 3 steps ahead. I think that will change this deck considerably. Because then I'll be able to just copy whatever I need to on the board. Well, we'll normalize that. Gain those 4 life that I was talking about. See, he's getting some big stuff out here too. I don't have to Doppelgang just yet. I mean, that does make everything just a little bit more funny. But what we will do is we'll just straight up go with another Synthesizer here. He can't let any of those other big guys touch him, so this is good. Oh, there he goes with the scoop. So, I'll just mark that down in the win column there. And we'll move on to game 2. TM06. Ancient Cornucopia is good for us, but we don't have green mana. Do have enough removal, and I think we have enough stuff to just kind of say, get off my back. So I don't see any problem with keeping this hand. Fun times with opponents, for sure. So yeah, we're going to keep the 7. See what our opponent has in store for us. Tiny Bones. They want us to discard a card. We kind of liked everything that we had. But I guess I'll just toss the Cornucopia. I don't like to do that, but I can toss the Cornucopia because I don't have the green mana for it. Everything else is kind of working within our game plan here. Cornucopia just helps us recoup after we might have taken some early damage. And then, as you saw with last game, puts us in a good position to recover. Looks like I got... the first game took a while. Don't like that Bronco so much. Playing against it, I mean. I think it's a pretty cool card. We'll No More Lies. Karavek. We'll end up taking some damage here, but then any luck our opponent will too. Oh, it takes one. It's not a bad card. We don't care if he has that, but now he's one step closer to having a good card, so that's not as great for us. We'll just ship it back. 2 mana, we can afford to sacrifice a card here. Do we want to? I don't know. Him getting a couple extra cards is not great. Now that he's swung, might as well. I do want to get rid of that horse sooner than later. It's a weird looking horse. Snake horse. Again, I think our best course of action here is just to normalize this. Do I just get rid of the Get Lost? I think so. This might be a bad idea. Like I said, I'm a poor player. See, I didn't even do that properly. 2. Submit that one. Get rid of that. We'll play the Wastes. We don't like Chivalry, but at the same time, can't do anything about it now.
I've learned much during our travels. Guards, to me.
Play that Mirrex. That protects him against the cut down, at the very least here. I shouldn't really try to fake this guy out with much. I'm just gonna go. Temporary lockdown's not gonna help us. Any removal takes out our Planeswalker here, so we're not doing great, and it sounds like Google's talking to me. That's funny. It's going to make me discard my Field of Ruin. Way to ruin my fun. Hopefully he swings that. He didn't. Oh, there's the Field of Ruin. So that's pretty good. We are going to add a +1/+1 counter.
I have got new moves to teach you.
We're going to swing. Doesn't forget about the first strike, so that's good on his part, bad on ours. End turn. 2 of the cards doesn't really make any difference in his hand. If he decides to try to activate one of those... There we go. If he tries to activate one of the lands there, we'll just pop it off. We don't really care about our graveyard, so he can target it as much as he likes. Although he is committing a crime, so I guess that does count. Committing crimes, man. It's such a... like, I think attacking me, that should be a crime too. But I guess they just didn't want so many easy triggers. Would love a board wipe right now. That would make my life happy. Didn't swing. So we're still in a bit of a standoff, though. He's coming off on the good side of that more than I am. What'd I say about a board wipe? If I do the wipe now, 2, 4, 6. I'm not going to have any protection for my Wandering Emperor. He doesn't really have... He's got Restless Cottages. I mean, I think I have to do it anyways, just to kind of clear the board and reset myself here, so... I don't think it's a bad idea. I would love to see him throw away the cut down here. I'll put a +1/+1 on nothing. That way, if he decides to come after the Emperor, which is the incorrect play here, if he makes his cottage, then it will survive. I think he knows that that's a bad idea. But leaving the Emperor up, that's a bad idea as well. At least I've given him a little bit of a dilemma. Yeah, he's coming after me. That's the good thing to do. There's the pressure. He doesn't want to see that Sunfall anymore. He took that away just in spite. It's funny. Down to 5. We can survive probably one more attack. It really depends on what he does. Okay, that was not nice, getting the wastes instead of anything else. We'll hide the fact that we got that. I don't think that'll bite me in the butt or anything like that. Although, now I have the Field of Ruin. I think I can afford to put out this. Yeah. Let's buy ourselves a little bit of time here. 2 hits and he's dead with that. So, this will give us a +1 target as well. Although, yeah, I'll go -1.
Let your blade do the talking.
I definitely want to swing at him. I think that's the smart play here. He is 2.5 turns away. He wants to cut down that. That's fine. Because what we've done is we set this up so that he might not go after us. He might go after the Wandering Emperor, thinking that he's got a free way to take it down, which is good. And then we can just Field of Ruin whatever he swings at us with. So we're good in that respect. Ooh, we are playing off top deck. That is a very good card.
And you think you can win?
So, how much does it cost to do this? 4. So he can just do it anytime he wants. We're gonna have to let that resolve and lose our 6/6. Not a big fan of that, but
Off you go.
we will field a Roan right now. I'll grab the island because it doesn't look like we have a whole lot of blue going on down there. You battlefield. We have 0 green. We need a green, so we'll grab that green, just in case I get that Ancient Cornucopia. All right, so Liliana can't stay on the board. We will just die a slow death to her. So we're gonna have to, and again, we're going to set it up so that he's gonna have a poor choice.
Remember your training.
In you go. And I don't wanna use the map token because I want to be able to create a little might token. Yeah, he's coming after me. I mean, it's good news for him too, because there goes temporary lockdown, which again, graveyard don't care about. Can't do much. My turn. Well, we're gonna make a little might. We have to create a 2/2 samurai here. So give him the opportunity that he wants. We will play Mirrex. We want to keep back that Anchorage just in case. There he goes for the throat on it, which is fine. We still have the Anchorage to block with. Although, it'd be better if we could use the map token to pump up the Anchorage first. Okay, do we have enough to... No. Well, we do have enough to make it blue, white, and 1. Alright. Blue, white, 1. And then we have this thing here. Oh. Oh no! Why did it go to attackers? Next. Just send that. I didn't realize an attack step here. Okay, good. So we're just gonna go with that. Adding 1. Get lost will help us destroy target creature enchantment. Okay, yeah. I like that. End turn. He wants to come in for the kill, that's fine. Not sure that he saw that, but I don't know how you couldn't. It's not like I was lying to him and saying, "No, I'm not gonna get my guy bigger to stop you or anything like that." I haven't seen any hasty stuff. Yeah, he's gobbling up as much as he can. I do have the Get Lost now. That's good. I'm just going to turn that into a creature. I might as well plus it.
I have got new moves to teach you.
I want to get any kind of land out of the way here, so... Graveyard Trespasser. That is really bad, because I don't think I have any ways to gain life right here and now, so I think that just kills me. I wish I had a little bit of life gain. I maybe should have used the Wandering Emperor to kill my own creature. Does he have any creatures in his graveyard? He doesn't? Oh, it doesn't kill me. Oh, that's very fortuitous. Oh, I got lucky. Cool. Yeah. No. But Ward discard a card, so I'm gonna have to lose whatever card I draw here. Yeah. No, it's not a creature. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a totally different game plan now. I don't need any more mites or anything here. So we're just going to go... I need 2 cards. Doppelgang is good, but it doesn't really do anything for me right in this second. This is going to cost me... How much do I got here? 2, 4, 6 mana. I could target it, but then, yeah, no, it's... Then I'm discarding a card, so it's not good. So I'll go for the Sunfall. And on its own, it's not going to do anything for me here. So maybe I'm just going to go... I am going to go for the Doppelgang. We'll see what kind of nonsense we can get up here with this. See if he trusts me or not. Pro tip, you should never trust me. He's like, I'm not blocking. That's cool. Alright. And then we'll just straight up Sunfall here. Again, we're not leaving any creatures in the graveyard either, which is good.
Keep watch for intruders.
Okay. I think I could have better targets for Doppelgang, but I definitely need to... Does he have any ways to gain life on his side? No. And I don't have any ways to gain life on my side. But that could not do what I want it to do. Whenever another legendary creature enters the battlefield. Not quite what I wanted. I can turn that. That's going to be 5, 6, 7. I think this is game. See, I just look at all my options, and then I'm not smart enough to know all this stuff here.
We've got the edge in this one.
There we go. The struggle is real. That wins us our second out of 4 wins. We haven't lost anything yet. I'll pick this back up later. But good start. Good start. I'm still a bad Magic player, though.